Man, the lighting sucks. It sucks. So I don't know how loud to be again, because God, my voice is a little bit deep right now, and the lighting sucks. I've got another light that I need to put up there because I think it's a bit brighter. Hold on, let me do this. There you go. Fixed. What am I doing today? Or what am I doing tonight? So I am messing around with Adobe Fresco, and I need to. I'll show you what I've done so far. Hold on. Let me go to FL Studio. Here we go. So we got it here. Everything's flipped, but let us quickly add. I'm going to add a display capture. No, window media window capture. And let us see. Reflector 2. Okay. What is any of this? Oh, okay. Really? Oh, there we go. There we go, see? There we go, see? Okay. Excellent. So this is it. Perfect. So I can make this a bit bigger now, I guess, can I? Or if I make this bigger... That is so weird. How come it's nowhere near the bottom here, yet it's near the bottom on there? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Anyhow, so I'll put that there. And actually, I can now copy that and go to this one, maybe. Okay, let's paste it in here. Excellent. There we go. See? Right, okay. So let me just make like a squid and crack on. Yes, so I basically have this mouth. I worked on it, I made a quick eye, basic eye, and I've made a mouth which needs to do, hold on, it needs to do a, d, e, or e, I mean, and f, and l, and m, and o, and r, or r, I don't know, r, r, s, and woo. Maybe it is R. I don't know. Is it L or L? And then is it F or F? Because F sounds like S. Don't know. Anyhow, let's make sure the pen works. Yep, good, that works. Right, I was drawing it earlier and I was feeling good about it, but now I'm stressed. So, the problem I've got is that the teeth, like the mouths, are different sizes, and the gap and the bits with the teeth are all like just not the same. Right there. So I'm going to delete all that I just did there. So when I change to different mouths, there's clearly a difference in the teeth, and that sort of irritated me. So I figured that what I should do is make the teeth separate and then do the shapes of the mouths and then put the teeth into that and have them move up and down inside, and then have the shadows separate as well. So that was the idea. Yes, bloody interesting. Right, I'm just going to have a little burp, and then I'm going to have a little... Because the problem I've got is that that line needs to be a separate item as well, the gap in the teeth. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this as the basis, so I'm going to knock this back a bit. Is that going to do it? No. What is going on? Oh, I've got multiples, I guess. Excellent. Okay, there we go. So I'll do that, and then that was it. It was this that had the issue with this. Excellent. We are now back to that. And I think I can actually just go ahead and just do the teeth. So that is what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to draw a line here, because I believe that that's where the teeth should come to. Wow, that's on 4. I'm so zoomed in. Alright, good. So now what I'll do is get this going, and I'll draw the teeth. Oh, is that my daughter? Okay, that's the end of the stream. I hope that's my daughter just making a little noise. I'll keep going, I'll keep going. Okay, so I'm going to draw the teeth. So I'm just going to do the teeth as a block. Have I got it on speed? Yeah, that's it. How cool is that? Look at that. That is awesome. Right. So what I'll do is, because the teeth can come to there, I will draw. And this is the smiley mouth, so what I'll do is I'll just do this. Bring that up. And that up there. And I don't really care how it is at the top, because that's going to be masked, so that's fine. And then what I'll do is I'll just fill that in. Fill. Actually, I won't fill that in yet because I've got other things to do. So let me add a new layer, a new vector layer. And with that vector layer, I'm going to create the line, the actual gap in the teeth. So there we go. So that gap, as far as I'm concerned, is like this. I'll just do something like that, that's fine. Oh, bollocks. That'll do. Is that rubbish? That is rubbish. Oh, bollocks. Just go like this. Yes! There we go, right, okay, good. Right, so that's one piece. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another layer. And that one's going to be the grey. So I need to find a grey. I know where the grey is. It is right there. And I will just do half of this, probably like this, and then this will get masked as well, so that's fine. I'm trying to I need to figure out, like, no, well, I'm figuring it out now, and then I guess I can just fill this in, and then I can also fill in the other layers. So let's hide that, let's fill this layer in. Okay, so that's that, that's that, that's that. Excellent. Right, so now I'll do the bottom teeth, which are going to level up nicely there. So it's crazy because the mouth actually is going to be the teeth and the tongue are going to be like in the center, in the middle, and then you're going to have the background is actually going to be the sort of black of the mouth, the back of the mouth, the black of the black back of the mouth, and then I also need to have the black border that goes over the top of the thing. So it's actually, the mouth is made out of two parts. So I'm trying to figure out how that would work in. What do I do with that? Is that? I'll get rid of that layer actually. Delete. Right. Okay. So. What would this set of teeth do? I guess we'll just have them doing this. So that sort of teeth will come to there. And again, it's going to be masked because you can mask, can't you, in Character Animator. Actually need to make this light so I can actually bloody see it. And then again, let's redo that. There's also black between the bloody teeth as well, isn't there? So actually, I'll just follow that line there. Oh, look at that, it's splodged. I don't want it to splodge. To be honest with you, actually, I'll just try and do this fast so I can just test it out. I need to just test the bloody theory. I want to see what it's like in Character Animator with teeth that move up and down, and you know I can then do the animations a little bit smoother. Okay, so there's that, and then there is no grey on that one. Fantastic, right? So I'm going to put you on top of you, and then I'll put you on top of you, you on top of you, and you on top of you. And I can do that. I don't think that the bottom set of teeth are ever going to go that high, so that's good. Yeah, that's fine. Right, okay, so now I will do... I'll do the two layers of the mouth, I guess, so I will now create two vector layers. We'll put that one below and that one above. Guess let's just do this. Alright, I don't know what I'm drawing because I'm using the fill. Right. So that is the top. Now let's just do the bottom section. Bollocks. There you go, just get used to the smoothness of it. Look at that, that's lovely and smooth that is. Ah, damn you, I blinked and everything right at that moment. Oh, that'll do, that's alright. So that's the outside layer. And then I guess, actually I don't need this, I can actually just... Whoops. Let's delete the layer, and then actually let's just take this and duplicate the layer. Where's duplicate? There it is. So I'll put that down here. Delete this. And then because I've got the teeth and everything in the gum, well, yeah, the teeth and everything there, I also need to put the tongue in there. I can just duplicate this. I'll just duplicate this for the other mouths. That's what I'm assuming or guessing. So I'm just going to hide this and this. I'm actually going to create the mouth now, I think. So, what is the colour of this mouth? Where is it? It's not that one. Is it that one? I'll just make any old bloody red tongue colour, whatever. Okay. I mean, I can try and use this one, but so the tongue can just be a bloody big what's it? That is fine. Can't bloody see anything. That'll do. That's a bit better. Now I can see what the bloody hell I'm doing. Right. Excellent. I'll choose the right brush again. And fill. Fill. Right, that's the tongue then. Okay. So I've got the mouth base, so I'll hide that. I will check this colour here and then I will fill. Okay, I will do a bit of that. And then we've got this overlay, which we will not do anything, but it will do something when I show these. There we go. And not only that, but that overlay, how do I do? Okay, so this layer here that I've got highlighted, that I guess will be a mask as well, or I create another layer of that for the mask. That will then mask the other two layers above it, and then this will be an overlay. That's the way I see it. So I think that so what I'll do is, because I'm trying to think about the management of the layers, so that maybe I can just keep updating this file instead of doing it in Photoshop. Do I have to save the file out in Photoshop anyway, so I can do the other? Yeah, bugger it. Okay, I'll just do it in here. And right, so I've got the teeth and I've got the mouth. What the hell's that? Nothing. How do I delete? Delete. Excellent. Right. So I've got the shadow, I've got the top teeth, got the bottom teeth, got the tongue. Don't think that the overall, the line over the top is actually that strong. It doesn't seem that strong at all. So what I'm going to do is actually hide that, and I'll draw this a little bit stronger, I think. It's kind of a rubbish shape. To be honest with you, actually, I'm not too bothered. I just want it a bit thicker. I don't care. I just literally want to test this theory out. What is this one? This is R. And R was made up of about 3 different... Well, it was made out of 2 different things, but I could make 3 or 4 now, because all I've got to do is just move the bloody teeth up and down for the different positions. So what I'm going to do now is just draw each of these bloody mouse shapes. So I've got M done already. There's S there. Maybe I should just do it all on one thing again. Yeah, I'll do it all on one. Cut it out and then just plonk it in. So this one's got like a thicker overlay, but let me just do this. And then we've got this on the side. Colouring in's a bit funny when you have the smoothing on. Not sure how this would technically work, but anyhow, so we've got that, we've got the M already. I don't have to worry about the teeth. I can do the background fill yeah, so I'm just going to draw these in. I'm just going to trace these. Unless I've already got these mouths. They already exist. See, the E here is really bloody wide. And so I think the E would actually... Oh, hello. Got the missus messaging me. What's going on? What's occurring? Oh, hello. I'll be back. I've got to get the thermometers. Looks like the kids are going down with something. I will be back. Okay, well back. So my son's got a temperature 100.5, so that's a bit of a bugger. Right, so I'm in the dark now. What's my... Okay, that's alright. So I'll do a little bit more listening. I'm going to go to bed, I think. Prepare for tomorrow. Or tonight, I don't know, whatever. I haven't got a clue. But I do want to very quickly get some more of these mouths done. And if you think too much, then you don't do. So I will draw. So that mouth is fine. That ooh mouth won't involve the teeth, which is fine. This is the R. So yeah, I'm just going to keep going with drawing everything on here. So let's just do this. Oh, is that fine? Or is that? I'll just keep going around like this. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do for that. And I don't have to worry about the tongue, and I don't have to worry about the teeth. So that was it. That's just the shape. There it is. And then the same here. I don't know what this one is, so I'll just do this. Oh. Oh, bugger. That'll do. And we've got this one, so that is... This is the F, so I'll just do boop, 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 whatever. It goes down to there, it goes down to there. Don't care about the teeth again, which is fantastic. So there's that. We'll do the S. I don't know why I did the S like this. I was looking at my own mouth and thinking, is this what the S looks like? So let me do this like that, and then let's do so that's it. That's the S done, and E is E. To be honest with you, I think I've messed this one up, so I'm going to remove it and start again. Because I want the teeth to come together and the gap to happen, because the teeth don't fill that area. So I will do that now. Okay, and then let's just do this. Oh, bugger. The iPad moved. Alright, that's it. That is it. That is it. And I can reuse the M and whatnot from that. Yeah. It's a shame I've got the same lined thickness around it, but I don't know. Well, I'll leave it like that. So now that's going to save. I'll carry on doing its savey thing, whatever, I guess. Let's go into here again. So the same thing I'll do. I'm not going to do it right now, but the same thing I will do for the unhappy mouth, because that will be the top area of teeth there, and then it'll be the bottom area of teeth, the tongue, and the gap. But it'll have, the teeth will all be on like that upward sort of slope. So the top of the teeth will be like that. The bottom of the teeth will be with the curve as well. Did a lot of sketchy. Okay, good. Right. So I'm going to now go into Photoshop. How do I do that? Photoshop. I shall go to Fortnite. No, I'll go to... What shall I go to? Hang on a minute. Fortnite should do it. Okay, let's go to Emperor. Jesus, wow, that's crazy. No. 8 Combs. Fortnite. Where's just my normal desktop? Minecraft? No. Emperor. Why am I so big in the corner? FL Studio. It's FL Studio. Oh, it's that one there. I've got the button right there. I'll delete this. And then I'll move this out of the way. And we've got Photoshop open. So I can just open this file. Oh, that's... here's me clicking on there thinking it's Photoshop. What did I just delete? Oh no, I don't have it on there, do I? Because I've... Okay, let me just... eject that. There we go. Ejected. So now what I'll do is I'll just boot up Photoshop. Get this out of the way. And I can actually just... I'll show you this. I'll show you what I had originally and why I'm not happy with that. So... Let me bring this here, put it on neutral again. And then I'll show you in Character Animator, and I'll also put desktop audio on. I'll put desktop audio on sunshine. Ah, you're seeing one of my things already. One of my special things that I'm working on. Ray gun. I mean, are you ready? I'm just scratching my head. Oh, look at that. Hello. Hello, yeah. Okay. Does he... No, I haven't got my camera working on it. Let me get my camera on. Oh no, camera's in use, so I can't do the camera. Okay, camera's in use for the other thing. So let me load up. Where's basic face? Basic face set. This is the one. So I'll play this and then see what you think. Hello, hello. So it's getting my so it's getting my my mouth right now, and it's working out what to use. And as you can see, the shape of the teeth, you can see they sort of change slightly. It's not sort of pristine. Maybe it looks good rough. I don't know. Maybe I'll find out that what I'm doing sort of sucks. But let's just see. I'll just press play. Hold on. Abracadabra. Do drive down the road. How's it going? I like wheat. It's very neat. I'm on my seat with my mate called Pete. There you go. Right, so we got that. I'm not working on the eyes yet. I can't have the mouse track the eyes track me because I can't use my camera with it right now. And I'll set the eyebrows so that I press a key to make things sad or happy or whatever, because I think I can do that in here. Yeah, there you go. See, so I can press 2 to make the background blue, and that'll make the eyes go sad, and then I'll choose the sad mouth, and then I'll press 1 to go back to normal again. So that's that. But for now, let's move that over there. Let's move that over there. And then, can everything be heard? Yes, I've got the mic and everything working. Good. I'll move this out of the way. I don't need that there. Let's go back to basic. So I don't need to worry about that right now. Let's come back into it again. Let's go into Photoshop. So I've got my A's, which are 2. There's number 1 and number 2. And I just don't like the way it is. I feel like the mouth is the thing that should move, as in like the lips and everything. Actually, your teeth do. Your bottom jaw does move down, as yeah. But your top jaw doesn't move unless you move your head. So the top jaw actually stays in the same place. Unless you rotate it away, yeah. And that's the deal. So let me have a look at art again. So I'm going to load up basic face conflict. Okay, they're all the what's this? That's the layer groups, that's the mouth. And then that's the tongue. Which I could just put in here as well, really. What's that? That's nothing. Okay, yeah, so it doesn't really matter about the rest of it. I'll just drag that across. Okay. Let's drag that out here. So there's the neutral, which is great. I can just keep that the way it is. But for R, I've got that, which is basically this crunched. So you can see the teeth have squashed a bit and everything just doesn't look right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and find where the... Okay, that's all that. Let's get all this stuff out and put it above here. Right, let's J that. Create a new layer. There we go. Now I've got so I'll get that here. It's a pretty big mouth, that. I assume you can do folders called 1. How does it start? Starts small, gets large. Yeah, starts small, gets large. So this is the large version. So this is number 2. Wow, and I've done it larger than bloody that one, so whatever. Okay, so I've got the border there, so that's great. Now what I do is I'll do this as, I'll call this one base, and then that I can fill. I've forgotten the keys in bloody. Whoop. You're joking, look at that. That's I should have done it, I should have done it. I should have just filled all the bloody. I can't be dealing with this. Some of these are really thin. So we've got that. I'll call this overlay, and then I'll duplicate this, and I'll call this one mask. Yeah, let's call it mask. And then what I can do is I can take duplicate this layer group. Let's duplicate it. I'll call this one mouth content. So this is based on what I've learned. This is me just now messing around just to see where I can take it. So here we go. So we've got mouth content, and for now I am going to put this mask on here. And then move this around. So wow, I've done this mouth so tall. Oh, but yeah, the bottom teeth aren't really going to. So I'll call this one bottom teeth. Top teeth. What is that? Shadow. Top. Shadow. Gap. And the gap is connected to the top teeth, so the shadow is not. Oh, that's a pain in the ass. And then we've got the tongue. And the tongue really sits in between, well, sits underneath it all. There we go, see? So this is my mentality now, is that the teeth now I can animate it this way. See? So that's sort of looking a bit better, isn't it? And then the top teeth, I can select both of these and do this. Actually, that gap needs to go up a little bit. There we go. Oh. I'll leave that as vector. Just for now, just for this test. Now, because I put the base back in, we're filling the mouth with the colour Kamula, and the shadow can be masked by the top teeth. Oh Jesus, this is a nightmare. The bottom teeth move. Oh, this is crazy. Oh, well, it's worth doing just for this test. So, what is happening here? So I'll have to create that mask is always there, really. Oh, I'm trying to figure out how I can mask this top bloody shadow. Screw it, we'll leave it like that for now. Right, I'll move the tongue down out of the way. Just move the bottom teeth down. Look at that, see? I can do more mouth positions, just better mouth animations. So what does the mouth look like normally? So let me do that. So that's 2, that's 1. Well, now I can make 3 steps. So now what I'll do is I'll duplicate this, I'll call this one 1. And the great thing is now is that I can do that. Remove this. Yep, delete. I can now do this. And now if I get rid of 1, smaller mouth. Do that. And I feel like there should be, so this one should be 3 now, this one should be 2, and I feel like that one will be 1. I'll do it like this. Ah, I'm doing something wrong. I'm doing something very wrong right now. The top teeth don't move. The top lip doesn't really move either. It's the bottom jaw. That's one of the things I'm messing up on. Okay, so there's the top line. There's the top line. There's the top line, there we go. Good, the overlay matches. Let's get rid of this. I didn't shrink the overlay as well, did I? Okay, let's delete that then. Let's duplicate this. And that didn't go up either. Right, so I should have blinked that before I moved it up. That's a bit of a bugger, isn't it? Shadow, let's get rid of that. Because I'll have to, yeah, every time I do a new mouth I have to recreate those things. That's fair enough. Okay, so we've got the overlay. Let's duplicate this, make this into 1. Remove this, and I am going to choose overlay and base, and I'm going to just bring this up. Whoops. Like this. And then from that I can cover that, so there we go, the mouth is now in here. So all I care about right now is just the size of the mouth. So the overlay is there like that. Mouth content is like that. The mask is ginormous, so let's delete that. Just delete the whole bloody layer. Copy that, delete that, duplicate that, pull that mask. And that mask will go there and will basically mask the mouth content in, what do you call it? So yeah, so now what I can do is, let's take the bottom teeth. The bottom teeth are right out of the way. Look at that. So now I'm going to take the top teeth and the gap, move that up, actually maybe I'll have the bottom teeth come up as well. the bottom teeth are like that. The shadow I'll bring up like this. So the shadow's like that, and then... Alright, that's fine. I don't care about just doing that right now. All I care about is just getting things sort of good. Just delete that layer, duplicate this layer, call that mask, bring that over here. Right, let's get rid of that one. Like that. Then we've got the overlay. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. There's a big gap between 3 and 2. I feel like 2 could... Nah, 2, it feels like it's got very faster there and then it ends slower. Okay. Like it's got ease out. Overlay, mask, mouth, cost, no content. So this takes a while, this does, it really does. So the gap and the top teeth, so that's where the top teeth are. Bottom teeth. Look at that, so I could have the bottom teeth there, and I could actually... So this is for R. So I can have the bottom teeth come down to about here now. Tongue's like there, that's fine. And then the gap, no, the shadow. Okay, there's a shadow there like that, that's fine. Maybe the shadow can actually be part of the teeth, when I now think about it. Because the top shadow only ever... No, because if the mouth comes down over the top teeth, the shadow has to come down as well. Okay, that's number 2. And then we've got number 3. So I'll take that off. Don't need that right now. Gap. Bottom teeth. What does it look like normally? What did it look like before? No bottom teeth. Wow. Actually, so what I'll do is I'll bring this down really low, and have the tongue up. Oop. And where's the top teeth? Top teeth. So actually, yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. Bring the gap down as well. And then I'm actually going to move the mouth up. So I'm going to join all this up. Yeah, I'm revealing more teeth. Top shadow, don't care about that right now, let's get rid of that. top teeth, top teeth, top teeth. Top teeth, shadow. Okay, so that's the idea. The mentality is that the teeth and the gap and the shadow and the tongue are the main factors. But like once the pieces are there, it's kind of just get on with it, really, isn't it? So if I now hide that, whatever, CS6. Let's see what A's like now. Let's quickly go to basic face. Okay, so this is where I've got to do the mask business now. Oh, doesn't it go any deeper than that? Oh, good. Phew, I was about to say. Mask. Timeline, no. Create clipping mask. Control Alt G. Doesn't look like it's created a clipping mask. Oh, let's show it. Oh, come on. This is how you create a clipping mask. No, you're right there, Jason. I am just messing around with Character Animator, trying to figure out what's going on. I've just got to turn off the sound on the thermometer. I'll be back. Our son's got a temperature, so keeping an eye on him. So can I not mask an entire folder? That's a pain in the ass. Control Alt G. Let's try it again now with it visible. You're joking me? Are you telling me I've got to create a mask for each of these items? Oh, Jesus. Overlay. Mask group. put the mask in there. Let's see if I can make the gap go, top of the gap go. Right, so the mask is now in here. The top of the gap in the teeth is there, so I will now do Control Alt G. That's not masked anything. I don't understand. Maybe I need to take the mask off of... No, this doesn't make any sense. Okay, I'll try it with the top teeth then. Oh, come on. There you go, so you got it there. It's not masking. I don't understand. Just having to say my recollection of the card Bud Sucker was wrong. It was a bag of blood, not a doctor sucking blood. Oh, okay. Oh, cheers, mate. Yeah, he hasn't been ill in like a few years now. It's crazy, and then suddenly he's got like a temperature and everything, and he was sat there when the missus went to get some medicine and stuff, going, "I've got a fever." Little 6-year-old lad. Ugh, poor little bugger. So I'm going to do a little bit more of this just to see how this works, and then I'll probably go to bed, I think. But I'm doing this for work, but at the same time, everything that I'm doing is benefiting me. It's just like, this is just great to learn, but I don't understand why the mask is not working. So if I do neutral, I'm going to try this on here. Yeah, I just don't understand. Maybe I'm supposed to do it here. The mask is supposed to make this layer disappear, and then it's supposed to mask whatever's below it. Just don't understand. So this mask should actually sit here. Maybe I should take that off. And then for the top shadow, I have to create another top teeth and call that one Shadow Mask, just to see what happens. And I'll take that off as well. Right, so we've got mask here. So this isn't doing sod all. Yeah, we'll definitely do that tomorrow. We'll put him in the sun for good baking. When it comes to this, I honestly don't know. I've done masking before in Adobe Character Animator. The problem is that when you do masking in Photoshop, it doesn't bring the masking into Character Animator. You have to do the masking in Character Animator. So you have to provide masking layers. So like, this is the teeth that I'm using to mask the top shadow, which is this grey part, so that you only see content here, and all this, but this gets so this area here is only shown of the grey, but then this top section should disappear because the entire mouth is masked by this, and you have to provide those layers so that when you pull them into Character Animator, you use those layers for doing it. And I can actually show. Open a recent project. Let's open up. Here's my Rapping Ron. Oh, not that one. I'll do this one. So, you'll see here. Oh. This monitor. Nose, border, right eye, head. Okay, yes, that's the head, so let's go to that. That's it, it's the torso. So you can see here, I've got the mask screen right here. So I've got mask screen and then screen frame. Body, that's got that, ellipse, disc, drive. Screen, so that's the screen right there. That's the sheen, that's inside, that's that. Oh, mask screen is underneath. Oh, the mask screen is underneath, and oh, okay, oh. That's weird. Okay. So let's close the mouth up. Let's put the mask below. There it is. Do not show again because I'm getting irritated by that. Mouth. Shadow mask sits there. So now if I come into here, are you ready? Right, mouth content is there, mask. Let's get rid of that. Let's apply it here. There we go. So that's the mouth content using the mask below it. And now, shadow mask, top teeth. So I'll do the top shadow. Yeah, that's it, shadow mask. And there we go. What is going on underneath here? So let me hide that. Let me hide that. Okay, so okay. It's because the neutral's still available. There we go. So there we go. That's the mouth. Perfect. Maybe duplicate the layer and modify the overlaying layer. I don't know exactly what you need to do. It's not just too much. Oh, it's fine. I've got this nailed now. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll do the same setup in these. I feel like I can actually still apply that just for visual reasons inside of this. So I can still apply this to here. Just so visually I can see it looking alright, but those masks in Photoshop will not apply in Character Animator. So the mask goes underneath, the top teeth, top shadow. So I'll leave that there. I'll do this one. What did I call that layer in this one? Shadow mask, okay. Shadow mask. And then do the same in this one as well. So top teeth, duplicate that, shadow mask, mask is below, perfect. Right, perfect. Okay, so I'll now go back into here. And close this one up. Open this one now. Get rid of that. Open this jobby. Mask. So what I do is I do this. Control Alt G. That's the mouth there. Let's bring the mask up. There we go. And then I go into here, and then I want to apply the shadow mask. Even though this is odd because there seems to be. Why is that? Top shadow. I don't understand. That is almost implying that the mask I've added on here is working. That's implying right now that the mask I've applied is working. Well, I applied the mask here. I'm going to take the shadow mask off on this one just to see if the number one works without the shadow mask for the teeth. So let's stop that one. I don't understand. The mask is working now. Okay, I'm going to delete the shadow mask from that. I'm going to delete the shadow mask from this one. And I'm going to delete the shadow mask from this one. Right, so now, so clearly on number one, the mask isn't working. Or is it? I don't know, we'll find out. Well, the mask seems to be working. Let me turn this mask off. Whoops, no, shouldn't have done that. Let's turn this mask off. Right, so everything's shown. Let's have a look at number one. I do actually have a mask on here, and that's not hiding everything, so I do need a mask still for this layer, which is interesting. Maybe it's because it's doing an entire folder. Whereas this one seems to be happy with the mask, which is odd. Maybe it's because it's just one layer and it's actually, you know, I don't know. Maybe you can't have a mask on a folder. It just doesn't like that. So that's number one. That's number two. That's number three. Okay. Sorted. No, not sorted. Wrong thing. Sorted. So I'll turn that mask on. That mask needs to be activated as well. There. That needs to be shown there. Excellent. Hide those two. And that is what that one looks like. Okay, so number three, perfect. Number two, perfect. Number one, perfect. Even though you can see the sort of gap from the teeth up there, I don't really care about that right now. Actually, I can solve that pretty quick. If I go to Far to Sharp and I go to this mask and I select modify contract by 1 pixel, invert it and just delete. There we go. Same there. Select, modify, contract by 1 pixel, invert, delete. Delete. Oh, that's if I select the actual layer. Delete. Perfect. Okay, so now I won't see the top of the gap, even though I can see it there. Oh, because yeah, that doesn't matter because that's just visually doing it for Photoshop, but actually the proper mask will be applied in here. And there we go. That now looks a little bit better. So that's A or A. So if I go back to basic face,
Abracadabra.
oh, see you can see. Let's have a look. So you can see where my animation is for the other mouths, where the teeth distort, which is the main reason why I did what I did, which was, look at that, the teeth move a lot smoother. Oh, much better. Anyhow, so let's leave.
Abracadabra. I definitely do drive down the road. How's it going? I like wheat. It's very neat. I'm on my seat with my mate called Pete.
So there we go. So I can't do the eyes and stuff because I need my camera looking at me, but I'm using my camera for OBS at the moment, so I need my camera so I can look around. But maybe I can turn the camera off on OBS and it will just... no, I can't change it on. I'd have to stop streaming, I think. Or could I? Settings. Video. No, I can't. Okay, good. He's coming down a bit and he's getting a bit better. Right, okay. See, I can't do the bloody... I can't have the eyes moving around because I'd actually have the irises looking around just following me as I just do this. And I can make the eyebrows like match my eyebrows as well, but I just can't have that right now. Unfortunately. It really is cool that you can just build the basics and it'll just literally follow your face. But yeah, that's a really cool test. So now I've got D, which is this one, D, which is going, you sort of go D, but then if I'm already in a word, hello, D, D, I don't know. Anyhow, so I can take, let's go back into here again. So that's the D right there. What is that? Oh, okay, that's those copied. Right. So let me get my D from here. Copy, paste. Hide all that again. There we go. That's my new D. Let's make that like 1 or 2. Right. And then I take my layer group, duplicate that. Actually, no, I shouldn't need to duplicate it. I can just take the one for one of these from here. These are nicely made up now. Ah, but I need the back. No. Let's just take the mouth. So I can call this one, group that, call that D. And this is literally just the teeth together, so that's brilliant. So let me top shadow. I will get rid of that. I need to figure out where that is. That's where the top of the mouth is. Get rid of that. And let me move this up here because the top of the mouth is there. D. God, it's a right pain in the ass this is. Yeah, I think I'll do it like that. And then oh, that's it. I have to now duplicate this. So this is the outline or overlay. And then I'll duplicate this. This becomes the base. And now what I have to do, which is a pain in the arse, is I have to go around here like this, because just filling it with colour doesn't work because it's got anti-elasticity. Anti-elasticity. I should have really just duplicated the layers and coloured it in Adobe Fresco, but right, so there we go. So that's the base, and then we create the mask, and we have the mouth content already because I've got my nice little package that I have for that. So let's hide that again, and set that to that, and now I can move shadow teeth. Oh, gap as well, shadow top teeth gap. Why is it when I move it? I've never seen that before. Oh yeah, I need to get rid of that. Just for visual reasons, and add that. What do we see with the D? Completely teeth together, so bottom teeth up you come. Perfect. Top teeth and gap. Down you come. Shadow, down he comes about there. Excellent. And then top teeth. Oh no, with the shadow I can actually mask it for some reason. Is that top teeth? Ah, and top teeth can actually. Okay, I'm getting confused because I've got bloody D visible there. That's it. Excellent, excellent. Right, so there you go. So that's that. So that's consistent now. The gap in the teeth is going to be in the same place all the time. could actually just leave that like that, I guess. So if I come into, if I go here, I can delete this D. And go back into here. Go into basic fast. Basic fast. Let's get into the D. Do that. Do that. And now I've just realised I need to set the mask so it has the same stuff as the other ones. So modify, contract by 1, okay, delete, select the right bloody layer, delete, save, go away, little tiny bit sticking out there, done, right, excellent. So that's the D. So what I'll do is I'll do the E now. That's got 2 bits in the animation, which starts as a D and moves on to an E. And I feel like I should be doing a gap. Sorry, not a gap, a step in D. D, D, I'll just D, D. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to group all this and put it in 2. Then I'm going to duplicate it, call it 1. And I'm going to make the base, oh, I'm going to choose the base and the overlay, and I'm going to do that, bring that up a little bit, bring that down a smidgen, and that will be the basis, that will be the start for going to E as well. D, 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 D. D, 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 D. Mask. Duplicate this, call it mask. I will now do that thing where I select that again, select, modify, contract by 1. Invert, delete, and now what I can do is I can select that, delete this, Bela Lugosi. So that's a smaller, and I don't have to do anything with the bloody, I don't have to do anything with the mouth. I don't think so. Yeah. I could. Nah. No, actually I will do something. I will move the bottom teeth down. Like that, there we go. So you can see just a little bit of the tongue. And actually, I'll bring the tongue out. I'm just moving them into place. I don't have to worry about drawing the teeth and the tongue and everything in new positions. I'm just moving the position, the pieces I've got. This is the idea I had. So this is fantastic. Right, so that's that. Now what I do is I will go to E, and I'll duplicate this, bring this here, get rid of that, E. And I'm not going to have the teeth go all the way across because the teeth only go so far. I do want to see whereabouts. So that's in it, that's the bloody E right there. rotate that. Yep, that'll do. E. About the same, yeah, that'll do. So I've got 1 and 2. To be honest with you, that could be 3, and for 2, I could probably make that just a little bit. So I can make three frames for E. Okay, so we've got the D. 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 Ugh. Right. Let's duplicate this folder. Pull that to, open it up. Pull that in. Pull that. Overlay. Delete this. Duplicate this. Bring it down here. Call it base. Remove this mask. Remove this. Hide this. Hide that. So there's our B right there. Go around here, fill this in. Duplicate that, call that mask, select it, filter, no, select, modify, contract, 1 pixel, invert the selection, delete, remove this mask, delete, add new mask, Bela Lugosi. Right, so don't care about the top shadow, whatever yet. Don't care the fact that the teeth have got a big gap there, but it doesn't have a gap there. Don't care about that. That's just the way his mouth is. All I care about is that this test ends up making the mouth just look pretty good when it's talking. If it does, I can then do an even better version. But for now, this is just get the bloody thing done. So we've got bottom teeth, top teeth. So I can actually, I'll bring that up because I feel like D, your tongue reaches the top of your mouth. And even though I'm bringing the teeth up like this, so at least you can see a bit of the red. D. Top shadow, that's fine, that's not really moving much. Is that it? I do feel like I do need to move this up. D, yeah, your lips can't to go D like that. I feel like there's something wrong with the first part. In this instance, I feel like the mouth has come down, the top lip has come down. Whereas this is where the top lip has come up. And so, the gap, everything stays down here. The bottom teeth, like this. The tongue comes up, that's fine. Now we've got number 3, which comes up to here. So we'll duplicate this. Call this one number 3. Same old, same old. Get this in here. Delete this. Duplicate this. Call it overlay. Delete that. Go to there. Hide that a minute. Hide all of this. Go around here and do a bit of this. Yeah, I literally could have, because it's in vector, I could have just like created the base and the overlay very quickly in Fresco. So that's a learning lesson right there. I'll do that lowercase. I don't know if I was doing a lowercase before. Could have done that with overlay as well. Okay, so we've got the mask. Let's delete the mask. Let's duplicate the base. Let's call that mask. Let's do the old select, modify, contract by 1 pixel, invert it, delete everything from outside of there. Remove the mask on that. Apply the mask now. There's the overlay. There's the mouth content. And to be honest with you, I will literally on this one just move the bottom teeth up. That's why I wasn't seeing anything. I'm going to hide the tongue because I want to see the gap. Eee! Right. So that's cool. Let's hide that. We've got that. We've got that. Default mouth. Hide those. Let's go back into here. We've still got F and L. Jesus, it takes some time. Neutral showing. Why is... Oh yeah, that's right. Did I apply? No, I didn't. Okay, let's do that. I believe that's all I've got to do. Perfect. So let's add cycle layers to D and hold last layer when finished. Let cycle finish, okay, good. And now let's go into E, which used to, oh, it's now got, I need to remove this one. That should update in here. Get rid of layer 4. Excellent, right. Same thing here. Same thing here. Same thing here. Let's add a behavior to these. Cycle layer. Same thing for this. So cycle once. Start when triggered. Let cycle finish and hold on the last layer. Let's hide that. Let's show neutral again. And now let's have a look at the face. I've now got A, D, and E.
Abracadabra. I definitely do drive down the road. E. How's it going? I like wheat. It's very neat. I'm on my seat with my mate called Pete. I have 2 feet.
There's no E.
And that's a treat. F. Freddy fights for
There's no effing
fancy Fridays. L. L. I like looking longingly like life loves M. Mum. Where's me mum? Mum. Massive malarkey moolah. I don't know any other words beginning with that. Go, so, row, bow, toe, foe. The go, the row, the so, the low, the row, the bow, the go, the row. R.
It sort of works alright.
R or r. Right. Rowing, riding, running rapidly round the roses. Snake. Oh, snake. A snake. What? You what? And then finally, it's weird. It's like a W hyphen and then 2 O. So I guess woo. How woo to woo? I don't know where you say woo. Where do you say? I don't know. I don't know where the W hyphen O is. Woo. I guess woo. So that's so twoo. Anyhow, there you go.
Bela Lugosi. God, just there's so much you have to do. So I've got some cool stuff for A, D, and E, but the problem is that I need to get L sorted. Let's have a look at L. F is that one. L is this. And I'm seeing that come up quite a lot, I think. I'm not sure. O might be coming up. Oh no, that comes up quite a bit, but that's not really an issue. R, S, that comes up a bit. I think comes up quite a lot. Because I'm seeing that distorted teeth. Might be doable with a D, a double D. Let me try this. Because is basically it's not wide enough, is it? If I get the in, I think there's still stuff I need to do, but I think that's like one of the main ones that seems to be used a lot. Now, what is the deal with literally just about moving the teeth down and stuff, which I know I can do now, so that's perfect. Other than that, it's pretty much the same size. Yeah, okay. That one, perfect. Let's get rid of the lowercase. Let's get that. Let's call this overlay. Bring it up there, delete this, duplicate that down. Yeah, if I just do this one down, that's a good chunk of it that should be animated nicely. Let's delete that and then do the usual. And then I'll have to try using Illustrator instead. Overlay, base, duplicate, mask, select, modify, contract by one. Oh, okay. Stream ends. I'll see you later, you know what I'm doing, but yeah, I will see you all later.